welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that notification bell, subscribe, tell a friend, all of that good stuff. Apologies for being a little late. I had an audio issue. But on the docket today, we have, where do I have my notes? We have Married at First Sight Australia, Season 9, Episode 5 and 6. So they gave us a double header Wednesday night. It was a lot.
Right, I didn't get to the full end of it, so I didn't realize it was a double header. But I got through the bulk of it, and Celine, I will need you to not be not telling the whole story.
Well, Celine has selective memory. So it was the whole story in her selective memory.
That's fair.
And Anthony's a good dude because he said, this is a private conversation I need to have with Celine.
No, he did.
But what he fails to realize is that this dinner party is supposed to give the couples an opportunity to not only examine their own marriages, but each other's marriages.
Right. So I think he's a little naive.
He got dropped on his head one too many times in a ring. All right. So episode 5 basically was the last 2 weddings. Olivia and Jackson and Samantha and Al. Which one you want to do first?
Let's go with what's the face? Jackson and Olivia.
Okay, so she is 28 and a teaching student from New South Wales. She spent the last 7 years, I think, as a caretaker for her father who passed away almost a year ago. And she's currently a teaching student, I think she said. Jackson is 30, a plumber from Victoria, and he had an interesting childhood. He has 2 younger sisters. His mom had partners who he did not see eye to eye with, so he, I guess, shielded his sisters from what was going on. And I guess when he got big enough, he kind of helped out his mom when she needed it. Olivia used to be overweight. She had weight loss surgery. She lacks self-confidence, but I guess now she's coming out of that, but I think she still has some issues. Her mother is very interesting, Sandy. Her mother is Sandy. And she thinks that Olivia just jumps into things. But she's going to have a few questions for whoever this dude is that right. Olivia is marrying.
She's like, I don't want to be that mother-in-law, but I have some questions. I'm like, okay.
And we get to the reception. Basically, again, because of the C-19 restrictions in Australia, no one from his side of the family was able to attend, and it was her mom and some other lady that was there for her. I think that's it. And they got married. They got real creative with their locations. For this wedding, they were at the the New South Wales State Library.
It was nice though.
So, I mean, it's amazing what a few flowers will do. But there you go. They sit down, they have a alone time, and they talk. That's when he finds out about her taking care of her dad, and her dad passed. He thinks that she's so selfless, and he tells her that, I guess he tells her that he thinks that she's confident and beautiful, whatever. Yeah, that's them too. Oh, we have to get your ranking. So do you think this couple will last?
Oh yeah, I think they'll last.
All right, so today 4:29. Olivia and Jackson, thumbs up. And next couple is Samantha and Al. Al's 25, a carpenter from Sydney. And she is 27 and a regional manager from the Gold Coast. He has never been in a serious relationship ever, so he decides to choose this show so that he could get married for his first relationship. So he is a carpenter, but he's invested in real estate and he's bought 2 houses, but he still lives at home. And I think that is cultural for him because his mom is from Fiji or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So he's really cute. I think he has 2 sisters. We only see one, but she's gorge. The mom rinses him out at the reception, but that's hilarious.
Right? like, and he looking at her like, damn, mom, really?
At least she started off nice.
She really did though. Like,
And
didn't she?
then it went downhill.
It went downhill. Absolutely. Just down the tubes.
Samantha, like I said, she's 27. She has a career, I guess. Family is her whole world. She wants a good relationship because 2 years ago she was in a long-term relationship. She saw in his diary that on one date he had proposed to Sam. That date came and went, and then she found out that he was cheating on her. So she has walls up. She doesn't trust anybody, and she just wants a grown-up relationship. I swear, from the time she met poor Al, she started talking about these pink flags, but I really think they were red flags.
Right.
Basically, she doesn't like it that he's never been in a relationship. And I think she also has a problem with him being 2 years younger than her.
Oh, most definitely. And I don't understand why did she put on her profile doohickey someone like in their 30s, because I've always said this: women are just when you're dating and you're younger, always use the +7 rule. As far as just assume you're 7 years mature than your age when it comes to in relation to men, and that's your match. So if she's 27, she should be trying to be with a man that's 34, 35. That's just my opinion.
But this production company, you think they really even look at that?
Okay, no. No, I'm gonna be honest, no.
They got Al because he was cute.
Right.
You saw his opening segment, him coming out of the water, dripping wet, shirtless. And it's just like, wait, what is this, a Bond movie? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I'm gonna give this Baywatch. Is this what we're doing now?
I just aged myself saying Bond movie. My God. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I'm going to go with Baywatch. That's better. But yeah, Al is just a cutie patootie. He's a social butterfly. He wants everybody to be happy. He wants everybody to be having a good time. He doesn't want no stress or tension. Even if he has to make a fool of himself to give somebody a laugh, I think he'll do it and not think any ways about it.
No.
He's a sweet little boy. Sorry, but that's how I see him. He's a sweet little boy. But like I said, they have their pictures, their wedding pictures. It's really awkward. I think she's a little too tough on him, but that's just me. Like I said before, the mom gets up and gives a toast, and she's very complimentary at first. And then she goes in and she says, he don't know how to wash, he don't know how to clean. He come home from work, play his video games, talk to his friends, and then demand his lunch to be packed for the next day. Wow.
Yep.
But whose fault is that, Mom?
Right. Mom did it. Mom did it. Like, this is what you raised.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just see. Hey, Susan.
He's a
Did they
carpenter.
cut?
He's a carpenter, so I get
Yes.
it. I
Yes.
get it. Like, it's a long, hard day at work, but still.
Working here. I've been seeing things I do not remember. Susan, I said the same thing from episode 1 because I don't remember them showing the stag or hen party. And we got a severely edited hen and stag party when it was shown in Australia because they had a kind of hiccup with a bride, Jessie, and her first groom, who was supposed to be in the, well, it would have been 9 couples for the thing to start. Wait, no. How many couples are these? 5 or 6? I can't remember. But she was supposed to be in this first round. A girl named Jessica, and I can't remember what the guy's name was. She was filmed at the hen party and everything, go on the honeymoon, problems start, and she contacts her friends. They Google him. He's saying some really inappropriate stuff on the social and the media. She contacts producers and say, danger, danger. I don't want him around me. He might kill me in my sleep. And they had to cut them out.
Wow.
They cut them out. So the scenes that we saw for the hen and the stag party, it wasn't like the really nice long one that we get.
Mm-hmm.
It was chopped to edit them out.
Wow.
And she then comes back mid-season as one of the 3 brides and grooms that come in halfway with a new groom, as if she ain't never been there before.
You gotta love TV magic.
Oh my God. But you gotta love this production company though. I'm gonna just edit you out.
Right. Real quick. Not like TLC where we're gonna let this run and let everything come out at the end. Like, no, we're gonna edit you out right now. And pretend you were never there.
I think they are. I think they're changing up the sequence of the episodes. They're editing out stuff. It's weird. It's very, very weird. So I'm with you on this, Susan. I don't remember. It's just different. Hey, Ray Della. Who else is in here? Hey, y'all. He reminds me of a preppy kid. Yeah, he does. 5, and we have not seen her yet. True, me too. Yeah. Okay, guys. So she's just so serious. When Al does the little worm dance and his little snake thing at the reception, she doesn't like it. She feels embarrassed. Girl, just enjoy your husband. She didn't even have fun on her wedding day to me.
She didn't.
I think they go off to their honeymoon. We see them paddleboarding and having a picnic. She doesn't know how to take his sense of humor. And I think he is a little immature.
Right, a little bit.
But that can be fixed. I mean, come on.
I agree.
It's not like y'all really, really, really married. You just there for the couple months. That's it. We see him at the picnic table. He tries to go in for a kiss, and she denies him. In her confessional, she says she felt that the kiss was very performative. And in his confessional, he jokes and he says, "I got brushed again."
He's very good natured, and I do like that about
Mhm.
him. Like he's extremely good natured.
And if she would not take herself and everything so seriously, she could see what a nice, genuine individual he is.
Right.
Because she could have gotten matched with the dude that has the problematic social media, and then it would have really been a problem.
Exactly.
So next we jump on. That was episode 5, the last 2 weddings. Episode 6 is where it's the last morning of the honeymoons. Oh, and Olivia and Jackson in episode 5, they go on their honeymoon. They have sex the first night. All is right with the world with them. Yada yada yada. Episode 6, everyone is coming back from their honeymoons, and it starts the next segment of the experiment where they head back to Sydney, and they have their first dinner party. This is where it's all gonna kick off. All right, so what do you want to talk about?
Ooh. The dinner party. I mean, we might as well start. We might as well start with old girl Celine because baby, she wasn't no kind of right.
But she said she didn't want to throw him under the bus because remember
But
he left.
right, she. I mean, she didn't want to, but she did. But she wanted to. But let's just call thing a thing. She wanted to. Like she had the bus ready. And
Mm-hmm.
as soon as she had the bus ready, she was sitting like scooched down behind the steering wheel. And as soon as she saw him, here we go. When she got
I
confirmation, he was when she got confirmation he was actually going to show up to the dinner party. She started the bus. She was ready
yeah,
because
yeah,
she want to make sure she get her side out there. They're gonna know if she get there first. They gonna know her side and what she went through. I'm like, you ain't going through nothing. You was rude. And the producers gave her a couple of outs. Like, and what happened? I don't think I was wrong. And they're like, so you think you did nothing wrong? Absolutely not. I'm like, oh, they tried to help you. They tried protection. Y'all tried to help her.
selective memory
Mm-hmm.
in her head. Like, even when it came down to the apology at the end where he pulled her aside, he opened up with, "I want to apologize." And she stood there in her confessional afterwards and said, all he needs to do is apologize. And they're like, he did. She goes, he did. He did? I didn't hear that.
I didn't get that far.
Yeah, she actually says it. Because after Dominica and Tamara go in on him, and he says, he holds firm to that. He says, there's a lot of other things that happened, and it's a discussion that I will have with Celine privately. And so Tamara has the audacity to say to him, "Well, I think that that's a conversation that you should have had before coming to the dinner." Well, if they were not together, then they could not have had that conversation because
Mm-hmm.
they probably don't have each other's numbers or anything like that since he left on the honeymoon. Um, and he did pull her aside. Oh, sorry, Amber Alert. Eh. um, you know, this could have been a really good couple. It really could have been a good couple. Um, I I
Mm-mm.
don't know why he tried so hard to try and apologize to her for stuff that wasn't his fault.
Right.
You know, who else was? Oh, what's her name? Holly and Anthony. When someone asked them how, like, if they got the honesty box on their honeymoon, she actually lets everyone know what he said about her regarding the one night stand.
Mm.
And Dominica's response was, hell to the nana.
Right? I'm not mad at her about that either. I'm like, oh, excuse me.
Mm-hmm. And it's cute, like Dominica, before they even get to the party, we see a scene with her and Jack, and he's like, um, she's very opinionated. I hope everything is like okay.
Jack knows his wife already. He already knows what he's going to do, what he's dealing with. He's like, she's gonna be her, and I just hope it goes well.
Yeah.
Which is what
Um,
you do in a marriage. Like when one's opinion, the other one really isn't so much. You just be like, you know
mhm.
what? I'm just gonna sit over here and pray because they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Mhm. Sam, as usual, she's grousing. She's like, she doesn't want to have to babysit her husband while they're at the dinner party. I think that they had like a little agreement for him not to do anything embarrassing, which of course he sees all of the tension in the room once everybody gets there, some, and he just wants everybody to have a good time, so he decides to do a shoey. And a shoey, for those of you who don't watch the show, basically he takes off his boot and he pours a beer into it and he drinks the beer from his boot. Must be an Australian thing.
Yeah,
um
I'm gonna go with that.
ugh, Gross. But she was mortified. She was mortified. And even before that, the way how she was talking about him to Tamara when they came in and saying he lives at home, he's never been in a relationship, this is what they've given to me. And I was just like, girl, really? Really? You don't see any redeeming qualities in Al other than he's 25, never been in a relationship, and live at home with his mama? Really? Andrew embarrassed me as an American. He is trash with his comments. Throw him away. I agree. I agree. You know, the only thing that I thought of, and it gets worse, y'all. Um, when I see Andrew and his behavior on this show, it's an old expression that my mother has. It probably comes from Bible or something. I don't know. Since the father falls on the child,
Hmm.
good luck to his daughter. Good luck. Because he does not know how to treat a woman. Yes, Holly is a bit irritating. If we had seen the hen party, you would understand what I was saying. But I agree with her. There are ways in which to get your truth out without hurting somebody else's feelings.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your wife. That's something they want to hear. Not in that way.
Yes, Raydella. If you're talking about Al, yes, he is a total college party boy. He is. But he's
With
harmless.
Andrew, with Andrew, you just I understand being honest. Like she's not your friend. Like you
Mm-hmm.
might say something like that to your friend, but you wouldn't say that something. You shouldn't say something like that to your wife. And y'all just met.
And just has sex.
Right.
You know,
Be tactful. Say like on the next time, let's say, can we try some of this? Can we try some of that? Can I put one leg over my? You make suggestions.
but
You
here's
don't.
the thing. He had just met her at the top of the day when they were getting
Right.
married. So that's why she should have never given up her stuff
Right.
that soon,
I was
right?
shocked she did. She was the one I was most shocked that was intimate right away. I was completely shocked. I mean, to be
Um,
honest, she didn't strike me. I thought she would be the most one of the more let me get to know you a little bit because she seems to be more an emotional person, so you would have to like stimulate her emotionally before you even got that far. So I was
Remember she got
surprised.
the baby fever?
Oh, you think she was just trying to get pregnant?
No, no, but I think she wanted to get that hurdle out of the way
Oh, I got you. No,
and
I get
and
you.
yeah, and quickly form the relationship. She was using it with sex. But I don't like nobody was expecting him to come right out and say that over dinner. And what did he expect? He just met her. It wasn't like she was a trick. I don't know. He's just so inconsiderate. So inconsiderate.
It rubbed me the wrong way because it hurt her feelings, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it wasn't necessary to hurt her feelings like that.
I agree with Jamal. He's been, because Susan, remember when he does his calculation on how many women he's been with? That's a future argument. You did your calculation like how and where were you with all these women? Huh?
Right. And he's like, he moved there to be with one girl. I'm like, okay, but yeah, you used to them chicks that throw their legs over their head all the time for you and stuff like that.
Listen.
Probably in the bondage and some shit like that too.
Oh, he gets into it. He has had a marriage in Texas that failed. He came all the way to Australia. That marriage failed. He has the little girl with that ex-wife. I don't think they should have let him on the show. I think they brought him on the show because they could tell that he was damaged. He's from Texas. And of course, Holly has that first impression of, oh my God, you're shoot 'em up guns on a ranch, and I feel like they brought him on there so that he would rub people the wrong way. And boy, did he ever. But I don't think that Holly deserved that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was another thing that they said at the party. Ella and Mitch seems to be going well. They think that they're the cutest couple there. Yeah, so basically they go in to sit down. It's very uncomfortable at the cocktail party. They go in to sit down, and Dominica is across the table from Anthony, and she goes in and starts asking her questions of Anthony. And Tamara also has to throw in her 2 bits as well. I don't know. I like that he held his own and he calls Celine aside after taking all those questions from basically Dominica was the one who was really lobbing the questions. He pulls, no, he doesn't pull. He asks Celine to go with him to the lounge. They sit down, they talk. First thing out of his mouth is an apology. She just likes circling the drain. That's it. She's not hearing anything else but her deflated argument about he left. And it's going to be a running thing with her. But you left, but you left, but you left. This doesn't end well.
He left so he wouldn't cuss you out. That's why he left. Let's call thing a thing on that. He left so he didn't cuss her out.
That's true. On camera.
Exactly.
She just wants somebody that she could argue with. That's what I feel.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't know that. I didn't remember that Tamara was so interested in Andrew because he was from Texas. I didn't remember that at all. That struck me as very, very odd.
Oh yeah, no. She said it's because she's into serial killers. She's obsessed.
Right, but then what is she trying to say about Andrew? Is he a serial killer?
Right. I was like, I'm like, Brent had all the knives and forks.
It was an interesting first
it was
dinner party. Never seen that. You don't remember that either. Damn. was beginning to think that because I was watching it so early in the morning that I was like in and out, in and out, in and out. But they've changed it up for over here. And I
Okay.
think, see, because the episodes in their entirety
Mhm.
are just over an hour.
Right.
So they have to shrink them down. They have to condense them
For TV, for
for
the American
us.
TV.
Yeah, because our episodes are 40 something minutes plus commercials.
Right.
So I guess they're going to be doing 2 episodes a week moving forward. This is 2 whole hours. This is going to be a commitment. I rather do 4 episodes a week than a 2-hour block. It's tough.
It's easier to digest.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me, it's easier for me to like. So the way it's broken up on the app is Finny is broken up into like episodes.
Mm-hmm. It is the
Which
same
I
way
like,
on the Lifetime app as well.
which I like,
Mm-hmm.
which I like. I can but sit there and watch something. That's why I don't do 90 Day Fiance when it airs. 'Cause I can't do it. I can't. I'm not gonna sit there and watch that with commercials. I'm going to tune out. So I wait for it to the next day and watch it on the app. I refuse
Mm-hmm.
to go through commercials. I'm not doing it anymore. I used to do it. I'm not. Y'all TV is not that good for me to do it anymore. There was a day I used to sit through commercials, especially when Beverly Hills and Orange County Housewives. I sit there and watch the commercials, wouldn't change the channel. Now forget y'all.
Mm-mm.
But this was a good 2 episodes though.
It was. It's,
I love the dinner parties.
once you get past the weddings, I like the hen party and stag night because you get to see them doing their dirty stuff, all the boys together, all the girls together. The weddings for me, I just like to see the flowers, nothing else.
To be completely honest, for me, all I really need is the hen party. For me, this is just my take on this. You can go from the hen party. Okay, the matching. You can for me you can go to the matching, the hen party, and then to the honeymoon, and then go. For me, I don't need to see the weddings. I don't care.
There is one wedding that we do need to see though, and it's in the backup crew that come in mid-season.
Okay.
It is one wedding that is a piece of shit.
Wow. Wow.
The bride is a piece of shit.
Oh wow.
And that's how she starts off her wedding. That's the kindest thing I can say about her. But yeah, this is now going to start to take off because they're putting the contestants in their pens at the Sky Loft, and it's really bad lockdown in Australia. So they really spend most of their days together in their studio apartments.
So I have a question. I have a couple though. Is it Jessica by chance?
What?
That's a POS.
No, she is sort of.
She is sort of.
I kind of understand because when you find out that she had that first botch wedding and then they bring in the backup and she don't like him neither. I kind of understand what she did, but there's another wedding.
Carolina.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Carolina.
I'm just looking at who she's matched with. I
Uh-huh.
can see how that can go be a whole mess.
But he's so sweet.
No, exactly. That's why.
He's so sweet, and he's really on there. He's not on there to find love. He's on there to promote he's a property developer of luxury condos.
Beautiful. Good job, Dion.
And,
Good job.
and comes from a wealthy Italian family.
Oh, Carolina, you stupid. Bye.
She is.
She's stupid. He's nice. He's nice. Has his own business and coins. I'm gonna need. This is what women look for in real life, and they put you together with this person. Are you serious?
Oh yeah, making them wait for this. yes, Jen. Yes. I mean, and he was the only one who wasn't complaining
Mm.
out in the
Stupid.
hot sun.
I can't wait to get to Carolina. I'm not gonna cuss her out. I'm gonna talk about her. You up here
Let me
messing up
tell you,
you messing up the
Carolina
bag.
lights up the end of this season. I mean, and then the final commitment, like their reunion type thing, that final
Mhm.
episode, I was cussing my TV out because I was like, wait, what? That's it? Y'all ain't going in? What's happening here? Inexcusable for the so-called experts. I just jumped to the like episode 37.
I mean, Carolina fumbled the bag. You can't do that.
She did.
You can't
She
do that.
did. But she's like the things that she said, I have to really listen to her at her wedding again because there was a comment that I swear I heard her make at the wedding ceremony, which when she makes her confession, like when she tells him about herself during the reception, it
Mhm.
shouldn't have been a surprise because she said it during their recessional. So,
Mm.
you know, I have to listen to that again.
Oh, I can't wait to
Um,
get to her. Oh, here. Oh, here,
mhm.
fumbling. Out here fumbling ready-made bags. All you gotta do is shut up and look cute. Mm.
I think she just begrudged him because of his wealth. And she said, she said, that's probably why women are with you anyway, because of your money. But she said that she didn't have any chemistry with him. And I can understand that. But you could just say, I don't have any chemistry with you without insulting someone.
Right.
Yeah. She's got her own agenda. She got her own agenda with somebody else.
I mean, he. Like, I'm reading the bio. I'm like, what? I mean, like, reading her bio and reading his. I'm like, this is a match, and like, what is wrong with you? Like,
I
what more
didn't
could you
like
ask
them
for?
as a match. I did not.
No, I'm just saying, like, when you take them both, I can see how they were matched. I really can. But from her end, I'm like, what more could you ask for someone who's is successful, comes from a big, probably if they're Italian, since they're Italian, a big tight knit family,
Mm-hmm.
who probably would just accept anyone their son, nephew, whatever, love. Like they would just embrace you. Like how could you not want that?
Yeah, they didn't like her.
I can see why. I can see her face. Like just looking at them, like, oh, I could just tell you one of the you just oof.
Yeah, I think he had two friends at his wedding on his side. Um, yeah, I don't think they were his family. I could be wrong. I can't remember. But yeah, especially the woman, she didn't like her at all.
And he was like just being the reading the bio. I'm like, he seems like a really, really good guy, really nice person, based on what I've read. And she's stupid. I'm gonna just say it right there.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't get any better than that. She is stupid. She played all the wrong cards, but if she says she's happy, she's happy. Go ahead, girl.
You go ahead.
But at the end, the people who made out the best, which coming on this show is to become an influencer and get
Mm-hmm.
social media following. It wasn't her.
Of course not.
It wasn't her or who she ended up with.
Oh, she ended up with somebody on the show. Oh, they did it. They tried to pull a Sam and what's her face?
Yeah.
Inez.
Yeah. But more along the lines of Jessica and Dan,
Oh, okay.
because they were like, well, it was done before. Can't we come back on?
And in my opinion, I already know who it is. Like this it's just my opinion though. It's just my opinion. I could see who she would go for, in my
Uh-huh.
opinion.
Uh-huh.
And I have to go back just to be. I need the pictures. Like if I were a betting man,
Mm-hmm.
it is Carolina we're talking about.
Uh-huh.
In my opinion, I have two guys. It would have to be either Andrew or where did they go? Andrew. I have somebody else in mind. Who's the, I'm trying to run through the idiots real quick. I want to say it has to be Andrew, either Andrew or Mitch, because they both messy. That's just my opinion. I
Mm.
think it's one of those two. Because here's the
Mhm.
thing: the reason why I say Andrew because he's a mess, and Carolina seems like the superficial type. So she would go for someone like him. And then on the other side, Mitch, him and Ella is only surface level anyway right now, and I can see him throwing a fit over something she said, and him looking real quick.
Okay, we're not going to tell him. We're going to make him suffer through all these episodes like how we did. Um, Jen thinks Andrew or Daniel. Why do y'all think Andrew is so appealing in his little toddler too
Because he's messy.
small for me suit?
He's messy. That's why.
He does
That's the
not
appeal.
present himself very well. He was just gross. Ugh. But Mitch is a good choice. Let me Mitch be giving me bi-curious vibes. I don't know. But oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing.
But yeah, those are like if I had to pick two, and y'all can't tell me, those are the two
All right, so
I would choose.
let's write that down. You said Andrew and Mitch. Okay, so
Right. But I have
for
a dark horse. I have a dark horse though.
uh-huh.
My dark horse pick is
Uh-huh.
Brent
Brent.
because
Not my Brent.
Brent, I can see Brent getting sick of Tamara real quick.
Uh-uh. Okay, so you say Andrew or Mitch,
Right. With the
and
dark horse,
back up
Brent.
is Brent. Child, you got her going with half the cast.
Look at her. Like,
Ah.
okay, anyone is stupid enough to fumble the bag is stupid enough to fumble the bag and downgrade.
That is very correct, and that is what happens.
Just saying. Just
That is what
saying.
happens. And there is lower than these.
Oh
With
God.
the exception of Brent. Brent is not a downgrade. Brent is all of that in a bag of chips.
As long as okay, as long as it's not. I, I know you can't tell me, but my heart would break if it was Jack or Jackson. That would hurt my feelings.
Who
If it
cares
was,
about Jackson?
I
Jackson
like
Jackson looks like a weasel, a
I
really
like Jackson.
huge
I
weasel.
like Jackson with Olivia. I want them to stay together. I want Dominica and Jack to stay together. The rest of y'all, I don't care.
I think Jackson has to stay together with Olivia for legal purposes.
Oops, shut up. And if it were up to me, I would make some switch. I would make some couple switches anyway. Personally, because me, what I would do, I would be if I were picking these couples up, I'd be real messy, and I would put Mitch with Carolina. I would put Dion with Holly. Um, and for my next couple swap, I would put let's see, Andrew with Tamara. There we go. That's who the couple should have been, in
You
my
know what?
opinion.
I would have put Holly with Al. She'd guarantee to get a little baby.
Shit, might get twins. Shit.
For real. She'll get that back blown out. Uh-huh.
Mm.
We
Let's
knew
talk.
what her priority is.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
She,
trying to help her.
exactly. And he got that long and strong swimmers.
Hmm.
Garrett,
I wouldn't plan on him being a daddy, but
right.
you make friends with his mom, and she'll make
Hmm.
sure that the kid will have a sandwich for school every morning.
Oh, she gonna make sure that no, she gonna move y'all into the house. She'll move Holly in and out. You grown, get out of here. But this show. I always love this show. I know it's gonna always get messy towards the end. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's getting started now. Um, the BS with the weddings is over. But yeah, it'll start to pick up. Yeah, next
And
episode it should start to pick up.
right, and I can see in my backup messy plan. I
Mhm.
see Mitch hitting on Jessica.
On just really?
I mean, like her and Ella him and Ella could look like cousins. So Mitch, he get mad at Ella like shit. Yo back, yo doppelgangers right over here. Y'all look just about the same.
Uh-uh. Maths is great now that the weddings are done. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, it's true. It's true. But like American Maths as well, it's a waste of time watching the weddings. Um, except for this season, like there was more action during the weddings this season than in normal seasons. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That was episode 5 and 6 of Married at First Sight Australia. So we will see y'all back here. Remember, we're doing our schedule change, so we won't see y'all until Thursday, where we'll talk about the premiere episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, yeah, if you want to hear rehashed comments on it, because I'm sure everybody will be flooding you with their reviews on Monday. But yeah, we'll be here on Thursday. Yep.
Exactly.
And then
Oh.
Friday we'll do 90 Day. What did you see?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hmm?
Kate, no ma'am.
You
She's
don't like
interesting.
Kate
She's interesting. I just read her bio. She's interesting.
with her uneven eyes?
I mean, she's 38 and has never been
Uh-huh.
in a relationship, which is interesting for a woman.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm
And she's a
intrigued by her.
twin. She's a twin. Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by that actually. I'm very intrigued by that. No relationship, and you're a woman, and you're about to be 38.
Hers was highly produced.
Mm.
I don't like they I guess she's never had a serious relationship. Like
Hmm.
she's just picked badly or probably
Oh.
gave her cookies up like
Hmm.
the first night or
Oh.
something and then they didn't call you back. Like I don't think she knows how to
How to date
have a
properly.
relationship. Yeah, like her selector, her picker is off. Get ready for the Fula La Jamal. Yep. Mhm. It's a lot of mess. It's not as is it as ridiculous? It's not as like with Ines and Sam. That was hilarity. That was so good. This is just because Ines and Sam kind of deserved each other. But this time around, it's just really shady and obnoxious. Um, and then them trying to bring in saying that we set precedent already with regards to Jessica and Dan. I did not think so. But we'll see what the experts have to say at that point. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's messy no matter how you cut it.
Right. Which is what we're here for.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Yep.
We'll put up the little notice of the weekly schedule as soon as it's finished. And we'll talk to you later. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate y'all. And Jamal, any final words?
No, that's it.
Okay, dude. Until next time.
Of course.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.